I don't know why I'm being so creepy, to be honest. I don't know why. I get so tempted when I turn the camera on and I see that it's recording. I just get so tempted to like creep into the shot. I can't help it. You know, like, ooh, I just love it. But anyway, I don't know why I do it, but let me know what you think. I mean, how do you feel about this whole quirky entrance to the YouTube videos? I am here to talk to you about motivation. Motivation. This is such an important topic and is one very, very close to my heart. So I'm going to be talking to you about motivation myths and how to stop listening to the myths and focus on your own motivation. So, welcome to this week's How To Tuesday. How to not listen to the motivation myths. I'm going to be giving you some key myths that people associate with motivation and eradicating them right here and now. The first myth: motivated doesn't mean busy. Being motivated doesn't mean that you have to be busy. People have this perception that if you're motivated, you're busy all the time, you're always doing things, you're out constantly. You don't have to be busy to be motivated. So motivation has nothing to do with how busy you are or how much time you spend being busy. So if you are associating the fact that you aren't doing 10 million things a day, you're not always on the move, you're not always rushing around, it means you're not motivated. That's a complete lie. Motivation does not mean that you are busy. Motivation isn't automatic. So people think how you can get motivated and then all of a sudden you're there. You have to be able to put things in place to improve and increase your levels of motivation. Because of course, this video is about the myths, but at the same time, hopefully it does actually help you reinforce the fact that you can create your own motivation in your own way. Motivation isn't automatic. Some people are motivated by different things. We are all driven by different aspects of motivation. Some of you will prefer motivation that is intrinsic and internal. Some will be driven by motivation that's extrinsic and outside of yourself. Some will be driven by things that you can see and feel and touch. Some will be driven by things that you cannot touch and you can't hold on to but actually mean a lot to you. Motivation is not automatic, and it's really important that you just start to recognize what things help bring about motivation for you. What things help make you feel in a more uplifted state. Is it music? Is it running? Is it walking? Is it meditating? Is it journaling? All of these different tools and techniques motivate and uplift us in different ways, and it's about recognizing that motivation isn't just a flick of a switch and you will be ready at 100 million miles an hour. I always have to exaggerate. I can't just say 100 miles an hour. I have to say 100 million. But does anything go at 100 million miles an hour? Is that even possible? Motivation is not automatic. The next myth: motivated people are motivated all the time. I know what this feels like when you're on Instagram and you see someone in their stories tell you just how fabulous their day's been and how much they've got done, and you've done nothing but sat in your pajamas. How demotivating that is. But you also need to remember, on a day that you feel super motivated and get super loads of stuff done, that person might be having a rest day. Motivated people still need rest. Motivated people are not motivated all the time. Rest is a really important part of growth. Rest is a really important part of recovery and restoration and revitalizing your mind, your body, your health, your well-being, your soul, your everything. So motivated people still need rest, and motivated people are not motivated all of the time. Who is someone that you think is motivated all the time or always shows up motivated? I want to know in the comments who these people are, because I also love surrounding myself with that positive energy like you do too. So remembering, motivated people aren't motivated all the time. Motivated people still need to rest. Motivated doesn't always mean you know everything. This myth is all about when we say we're motivated and we really want to get things done, people always presume that motivation has to be for an end product, or I'm motivated to achieve this, I'm motivated because of X, I'm motivated because I want to get better at this, I'm motivated for this reason. So motivation doesn't always mean that you need to know everything. It doesn't mean that you need to be motivated for a purpose. It doesn't mean you need to be motivated for a specific reason and a specific reason only. Motivation can just be that feeling of energetic, uplifting thoughts, feelings and actions that gets you through your day in the most positive way. So when you do have this zest for life, but you don't necessarily know everything that's coming up, don't let that motivation die. Use that motivation to get the things that you do know you want to get done in the best way possible. So motivated and motivational, what's the word I'm looking for? So motivating people, people that are motivated. So people that are motivated, it doesn't always mean that they know exactly what that motivation is for. Sometimes you just have the feelings. So I knew this morning that I did need to film 4 YouTube videos. I knew I had client calls and I knew I've got an interview with an amazing guy about Facebook. But I also just had an amazing energy that I just wanted to share. I put lemon, orange and lemongrass in my essential oils downstairs. I played with Vinny. I've changed outfits 3 times for videos. It's not always, I'm not just motivated by filming, I'm motivated for the day. I just feel in that good energy and embrace that energy, embrace that space. So motivation doesn't always mean you have to know exactly what it's for. It can be an emotion that helps uplift you and push you forward in a positive way. So these are some motivational myths that I wanted to talk to you about, and how you can actually focus motivation on a positive rather than be demotivated by other people's motivation. That was a mouthful. So please use these tips and these myths to get rid of this idea that being motivated means you need to be really busy, means you need to have it all figured out, and means that you can't rest. It doesn't mean any of those things. Allow the motivation to come to you with energy, embrace that energy, own that energy, and when it hasn't come just yet, remember it's not always automatic. Sometimes you need to do a few things first before the motivation will rise and increase. I really hope you've loved this video. Let me know in the comments what you do to get motivated, what does motivate you, any motivational people or books, and also what you think of my entrance. Should I make that a thing? Should I do that more often? That's really what I want to know. See you soon.